This is the Big MJ Debate Christmas Special, the show that discusses the most exciting, divisive, controversial, and hilarious goings-on within the Michael Jackson fan community. I'm Pez Jax, and once again, I'm delighted to be joined by my co-hosts. The Jackson 5 once sang I Saw Mummy Kissing Santa Claus, but if that happened in the McLachlan household, Santa would be dead. It's Sean McLachlan.
Hi!
And he is the biggest fan of the brand new account, Brenda Lee Chart Data. It's Ilya Mazzani.
Oh, I'm dead.
Today's episode is a Christmas special, and what better way to explore Christmas than with a bit of music? We're looking at if Michael Jackson was to release a Christmas duets album, what songs would he sing, and who would he sing them with? However, we're not going to make it simple. We've put into a hat 6 songs each, 3 that we like and 3 that we don't like, and 6 artists each, 3 that we like and 3 that we're not so keen on. We're going to draw them at random and see what we come out with. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Christmas.
It's been a while since we've sat down and done this.
It feels so weird because convention was later this year that we're now kind of jumping right into Christmas. This isn't the usual way the year goes.
I know there's usually a break between convention and then Christmas. So to kind of finish Halloween, then it was firework night, and it's like, oh no, it's December. I'm like, right, where has my year gone?
But in Elia's house, it's Christmas since October, so he's well into it by now.
I got home from convention, woke up next morning and put the tree up. So
You're mental.
I want to finish decorating. It takes a lot of time. What can I say?
Pez and I aren't Christmas haters. Elia's just wild.
We're going to pick our first song. So we've got our little helper here. He's going to hold the songs and the artists, and we're going to pick one each on each of our go, except I'm going to pick them because we're not together. So who's going to go first?
Charlotte, go ahead.
Okay.
Charlotte, I'm going to shake. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay, this is your artist choice.
I'm nervous.
Soma. Stop.
This is your song choice. So the first song on the Michael Jackson Christmas album special is Blue Christmas featuring Rebecca Black.
Oh, fuck off.
I mean, who put Rebecca? That was you, Ilya, wasn't it? Putting Rebecca Black.
I don't know what I was talking about. I thought this was...
I cannot imagine anyone singing Blue Christmas other than Elvis, to be honest, because he sings it in that low tone. And Rebecca Black, the feature. How did she get on the album and we didn't?
Seeing as Ilya put Rebecca Black in, why did you choose her, and what made you think that she would be good for Michael?
I don't know. I tried to change it up a little bit, and as you guys got to pick the artist first, I wasn't looking at my phone when it happened, so I wasn't.
We didn't get to pick the artist first. You just didn't respond in time.
I was looking on my phone, so I was left with not many options.
Well, seeing as track 1 is shit, let's go to track 2. So Ilya, you're going to pick track 2. So let's do your song choice first.
Stop.
And now your artist choice.
Go. Stop.
So track 2, courtesy of Ilya, will be Happy Christmas, War is Over, featuring Michael Jackson and Kelly Clarkson. You know what? That would work. I would say that would work. Think of the Celine version.
Oh, you know Michael would be swaying all over War is Over.
Way to go in.
I think their voices would actually work well together. I mean, Kelly can pretty much cover any single song, as we've seen from her TV show. And I reckon their voices would actually go really nicely together.
That Wrapped in Red album for Christmas is It's sensational. So I'm kind of into this.
You know, I've actually been liking some of her newer songs. I think she had it last year. It's actually quite good as well.
Oh, that's the one with the really weird album cover where she's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay, fine. I don't know. Someone did her dirty there.
I feel like the original one is over. Like it's a classic Christmas song, but I don't know. Once again, I'm struggling to imagine Michael's voice on it.
That's why I think if you picture the Celine version, because I actually prefer the Celine
True.
version to the original.
Yeah.
Track 3, here we go. This is our song.
No, no.
Digging in the bottom for this one. So track 3, and I hope I don't disappoint, is going to be Winter Wonderland.
Yay.
Featuring Michael Jackson and Demi Lovato.
Oh!
This album is turning out to be horrible.
That is going to be the loudest Christmas song you've ever heard in your life.
I mean, she's literally just going to shout from beginning to end, and then Michael's going to try and outshout her, and it's just going to be a mess. I mean, there is nothing pleasant about this. Nothing at all.
That's
No.
usually the case with Demi Lovato and whoever the other singer is. So.
This was the song that I picked that I'm not so keen on just because it's tired. We've all heard it a million times. We've sang it since we were old enough to sing. It's a classic. I suppose it wouldn't be Christmas without it, but Michael's doing a Christmas album. I'm not gunning to have this on it.
Yeah, I can't imagine he's vocal on it either. Like sleigh bells ring, but then again, it's a bit Lost Children-esque, isn't it? So
I can
will love it.
imagine I can imagine like child Michael singing it, not adult Michael.
I feel like, you know how he sings like at the end of at the end of childhood, like he gets like all really like breathy and stuff. I feel like he'd be singing it like that.
So Shah, help us out with a track 4.
Okay. Stop. Stop.
There's got to be someone good in here, for God's sake.
Come on.
Right. Track 4 on this awful album is... we have Let It Snow.
Oh my God.
Featuring Michael Jackson and Fergie.
This isn't even a good charity album. No charity's going to want this album.
I mean, let's be real. We already had to suffer the indignation of Fergie butchering Beat It. And now we've got her on an almighty comeback with Let It Friggin' Snow.
But I'm here for maybe like a live version where Fergie does some flips and sings and Michael.
Yes, like a real kind of snowflake spinning around. And I see it more as a kind of rendition, like, you know, remember when she did the national anthem?
Uh-huh.
How would Michael fit into this?
Sobbing in the background, wondering what's happened to his album.
No, dude.
Okay. It was either that or spray it.
I know that we're on track 4, but I actually don't know how this could get worse.
I want a refund on this record. I mean, I know HMV's going under and all the rest of it, but can we please get a refund? This is awful.
No.
This is the Karen Langford version of a Christmas album. So, Jackson 5, lucky number 5, Ilya, pick us a winner.
Stop. Stop. Straight away.
Okay, so oh god, I've blown a bit. So track 5 on this magical Christmas ride is Santa Baby, a song I hate, featuring Michael and Mariah Carey.
Oh,
That kind of changes things.
It does. But
oh,
yeah.
what a waste of a collaboration.
Do you think Michael would go down like the Michael Bublé route and change it to be like Santa Buddy?
Buddy, he would never say fuck.
I don't know, maybe he'd give it like Heaven Can Wait vibes. Well, he's gonna have to, isn't he? I mean, you're gonna have to sex it up a bit, Mike. We're gonna need a bit of Santa Baby.
Yeah.
And he's definitely changing all the things he's asking for because he's not interested in all that stuff. He'll be like, I want 68 giraffes and an orangutan.
I just the funny thing is, like, I always wanted him to do a Christmas album, and now we're pulling these out of our ass. I understand why he never did one. With that in mind, I'm going to try and pick us a better song 6.
Please do.
I'm going to spin it round a bit. All right.
Desperate at this point.
It really is. I'm like, come on. Come on.
Come on.
So track 6. Oh, there was 2. Let's hope I picked the right one. Track 6 is I put this song in and I hate it. Fairy Tale in New York.
Why do you hate that?
I hate that. First, it's not a Christmas song. Secondly, it's naff. I hate that song. It's so bad.
Oh no.
Featuring Michael and Usher.
That's
Right.
gonna be the version of stop it.
Fairy Tale of New York, I'm not going to accept Fairy Tale of New York slander. However, when Usher's on it with him, I might start to hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. You are going to accept the slander because it's happening and it's going to continue to happen because it's an awful, awful song.
Awful song. Do you actually skip it?
I will. It doesn't even get skipped because it's not even in my playlist.
Oh my god. Elia, how do you feel about it?
Oh, he doesn't even know what it is.
No, of course I do. I live with Sophie. Come on. I don't have a preference on, like, I wouldn't put it on, but if it's on,
do you not even get like a warm feeling when it's like, and the bells were ringing out for Christmas Day?
I had never heard that song until here when I moved here, so I have no attachment to it.
Right, now imagine Michael being like, and the bells are ringing out for Christmas Day. And imagine
I mean, I do think it is a bit rough for him, but I like it as a Christmas song, but I don't like it with Usher as the feature either.
You know, Usher would do all that. Like, you remember when he did Earth Song at the Grammys in 2010? And he tried to do, was it What About Elephants? But he couldn't quite get up there.
Yeah,
And it just ended up being a horrible Track 7, lucky number 7, come on. God.
Stop.
This come on is a personal joke from a former Christmas wench.
no.
Stop.
Track 7 is Joy to the World.
Okay.
Featuring Michael Jackson and Rihanna.
I can't hear it.
This is just like a shit Christmas cracker, isn't it? It gets terrible things coming out.
I feel no way about that. I love Joy to the World and I love Michael. Rihanna on it. No.
I reckon Michael doing Joy to the World on his own would be pretty good. Like,
yeah, I think that.
You have to put the Mariah one out of your head because I know everyone kind of goes to the Mariah one. Or didn't Whitney do it as well? I think.
I think she did it.
I mean, I can hear like Nat King. Is it Nat King Cole? Yeah, his version. It's quite like I feel like he would just go with that rather than Mariah.
Mariah has the best version of that for me.
Me too.
I agree.
But if it was Michael and Mariah, I'm all over it. Rihanna, I can do without the Rihanna feature, but I do like the idea of Michael singing Joy to the World, I'm not gonna lie.
Rihanna would have been better on Fairy Tale in New York.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens though when the estate are like, I would look forward to new projects, and they give us stuff like this.
I would look forward to Winter Wonderland with Demi Lovato. You know, this is like when they go, what songs are all the young lot listening to on that Tick and Then Talk? Blue Christmas. Who's a popular artist of the last 25 years? Oh, Rebecca Black had a hit. Give it to her. This is an estate planning meeting. This is not a concept album. This is truthful. This is happening.
It's happening. It's out next week. Let's
Michael's
go.
contribution will be all AI because that's where we're going now. So, Ilya, pick us a decent song.
Let's go. I'm gonna let it simmer.
Let it simmer. Let's get the pen and stir it around.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That. Let's go. Let's go with that one. Whatever's on top.
And then your artists.
Stop. Yeah.
So this is track 8 will be on the Michael Jackson Christmas shit show. Wonderful Christmas Time with Michael. I just saw it. It's right. Featuring Beyonce. This is no.
I'm dead.
This is Paul McCartney's lucky day.
Yeah, because you know he'd want to be on it as well, wouldn't he?
Uh-huh. I actually love that song. That's the most like nostalgic Christmas song for me.
As much as I don't like Paul McCartney, and I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Girl Is Mine is crap. I don't want to hear it. Thanks. As much as I don't like Paul McCartney, I do like this song.
Yeah.
And it's probably one of the only ones of his I could listen to.
Yeah, you kind of have to because, like, we all grew up to it, right?
But
we all grew up to it, but I think it sounds dated now, so they would jazz it up definitely.
But I've said this for the longest time that I think the only artist alive that if the estate were to go and team up with somebody to do like a new song and team up with a current artist, Beyonce is the only artist I would accept. And I say that as someone who's not a massive Beyonce fan. I really like Break My Soul, but just
what was that song she did? I like that one song.
No, I like the first couple of albums, and then I kind of fell off the Beyonce bandwagon. But I do think if anyone was going to be duetting with him, it should be her. Perhaps not on Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. I don't see it.
No,
I love her and I love Michael, but I don't love this idea. And this concept album is certainly a concept, and that's what it should stay.
Yeah, we're going to give the estate ideas. They're going to be like, what a wonderful idea. This is track 9.
Yes, come on. Come on.
Come on. Track 9. Underneath the Tree, which is the Kelly Clarkson modern hit, which I love, with Michael featuring Pink.
Oh.
You know what?
Okay, maybe we're not skipping track 9 either.
We really got to suffer 8 other tracks before we get to something good.
Hey, second track was all right. What was the second track again?
All right is maybe like a bit of a gush though. Like I'm by track 9, I'm kind of getting interested now.
I know, but it shouldn't have to take 9 songs to get me interested.
No.
Maybe,
I kind of like this idea.
Maybe it should be like side A and side B. That's it. We just move on.
I mean, Pink could definitely do Underneath the Tree.
Oh yeah.
And I think Michael's range could do it as well.
Mm-hmm.
It might be fun. I think them two would. I always said, you know, when it came to Thriller 25 and we had Fergie, when Pink was available, it was a no-brainer for me.
She can chant, so I'm here for it. The only downside to this, it's not maybe not a downside, no offense, Pez, but like if when this inevitably has the live TV special, then Pink's going to be like backflipping all around the stadium, and Michael's maybe just going to stand there unless he wants to join in.
Listen,
Pink, get done.
Yes, there is an element of Pink getting in. However, we have to remember Michael was the one that flew out of a stadium on a jetpack.
True.
Michael chasing Pink around with the jetpack.
So you could stand in the middle and be like, Michael, Pink, get in. So I feel like this one is going to be the lead single, in my opinion. Unless, Shah, you're going to pick us a better song.
Stop. Right, here we go. Blow me away.
Track 10. Come on. Step Into Christmas. I mean, of all the songs, I like Step Into Christmas, but we're really going down the route of the old stuff. Is the featuring Michael Jackson and Bruno Mars.
I love it. I love it.
Taking
it.
Fine. Let's go.
It could, yeah, I think it could work, but I think they would have to go down, you know, like Bruno Mars likes to do, like the whole throwback thing with his look and the videos and all the rest of it. If they went down like a 60s 70s throwback and did the video and that like that, yeah, that would work. Like it would almost have to be borderline spoof of itself, otherwise I don't think it would work.
I think this is giving Christmas #1, to be honest. With a good video, this is topping the charts.
2 more spots to go. Ilya, song pick.
Stop. Well, I feel like that was a good mix. Stop.
Track 11 is Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. If somebody ruins this song, they're off the channel. This is going to create a discussion.
I know it is already.
Baby Please Come Home, featuring Michael Jackson and Taylor Swift.
I love it. I'm buying it. I'm obsessed. Do you know what? This is the song that when we were talking about what song we would most like Michael to cover, this is what I came up with. I would most like to hear him cover this song. And with Taylor, I have no complaints about this.
Oh, stop.
No, not a single one.
If we'd have filmed this a year ago, you'd have had plenty more to say.
I would have, and I'm a total convert, and I stand by that. I have been proven wrong. I'm fully fledged obsessed.
Well, everybody needs a hobby.
Including you, because you hate her.
I don't hate her. As I've said before, I like some of her stuff. I think she's, you know, exceptionally good at what she does, and she's, you know, an enigma for a modern generation. But she just doesn't really tick all the boxes for me personally. Look at that for diplomacy.
he's really trying to think of one nice thing to say.
Ilya, Baby Please Come Home, featuring Taylor Swift and Michael Jackson.
Well, we're gonna take maybe a Mariah approach here, and not the bad one. We're just gonna go with the fact that well, somebody needs to drive the song, and somebody needs the range for the song. And I don't think yeah, you can't have that song without hitting those notes. So
Some people like a bit of shouty at Christmas.
yeah, I suppose. But yeah, we love everybody.
Would you buy it?
I would personally skip.
But would you buy it?
I would maybe mute it. I don't know.
You would stream it and pretend you didn't like it, and then actually be like you did with Crow Song.
I wouldn't buy it purely because if it sounded awful, like the Michael and Drake collab, I didn't like
Love that as well.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
love
like
that
that
as
at all,
well.
and I didn't buy it. And I was like, I'm not streaming. I streamed it once to
No.
listen to it, and someone played it in the office this week at work, and I was like, oh, got all about this mess. So yeah, I wouldn't actually buy it.
Okay, I do like a couple Taylor songs, and I feel like I would want Michael to go. I wouldn't want them to sing that song because that song's great, and I don't think it would work. I would want something acoustic, maybe Taylor on the guitar, them singing something, maybe even a bit of country. I wouldn't mind it.
Country
Maybe,
Christmas song.
As we established from Bill Betrayal, Michael don't do country.
they what a place with no name. Hello.
That's
Okay,
not
anyway.
country.
I mean, it's a country song.
A place with no name isn't a country song.
A horse with no name is a country song.
Yeah, but a place with no name is not a country song. A place with no name isn't even logical. It doesn't make any sense. Take me to a place without no name.
I'm talking about the demo version.
But the demo of it, right? Anyway, we're getting off fucking away from the point.
Moving on to the last song, and it's my pick. I'm gonna pick us a good song. We're gonna close out this mess. It is Last Christmas,
Okay.
a George Michael legendary classic featuring Michael and
Oh, stop it. I think I know what's going to come up.
will.i.am.
Yep.
Well, that just ruined it.
I mean,
Looking at this, maybe bring back the Christmas Baby Please Come Home featuring Taylor Swift.
will.i.am is just going to like robotify this whole song, auto tune it, make it a mess.
didn't we suffer enough the first time around? And now we have to endure this again.
This whole album's been a mess and a disaster.
Okay, so because it's Christmas and we're in the Christmas spirit, we'll allow a little change here. So the new part is you can keep the song but change the artist from what's left, or you can keep the artist and change the song from what's left. It's a lucky dip because we don't know. So, Shah, which artist or song would you like to switch up?
Switch to Demi Lovato.
So you want to take Demi Lovato off the record and keep Winter Wonderland. So the new Winter Wonderland will be Michael and probably someone good in here. Michael and Harry Styles.
I'm here for that.
See, when you put Harry Styles in the mix, I was kind of like, I don't know, because I have this whole thing about unless they knew Michael in his lifetime, I don't want to hear it. I don't think it's right. But I could see that working because Harry's quite good at kind of tapping into those like old crooner vibes.
And I feel like, oh, sorry, Elia.
Sorry,
I was just going to say they're different enough as artists to not feel like when Michael and Bruno Mars, as much as I love them, both are very, very similar. So I feel like Harry and Michael are different enough to have a good contrast.
And we could have like the King of Pop featuring Harry Styles as the marketing promo. That Rolling Stone.
No, I was just gonna say, like, and I feel like fans wouldn't be as mad because it's a Christmas song.
Yeah, if it was a random song, then people.
Yeah, I feel like it could work.
Okay, Ilya, change the song, change the artist.
Since it's last Christmas, let's get rid of Will I Am.
Yes, we're taking out Will I Am and we are replacing him with
It's gonna be Katy Perry.
Celine Dion.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
Love that. Well done, Alia.
Last Christmas with Michael and Celine Dion. Here for it.
first single. There you go.
That is a drastic improvement if ever I've seen.
Sales just boosted.
What about you, Pez?
Let's boot Wonderful Christmas Time and see what else Michael and Beyonce can do. Sorry, Paul. I just killed some royalties for you. Michael and Beyonce will have the smash hit Christmas special that is White Christmas.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Got worse.
Actually, no. Actually, hang on. Let me remedy this. Let me remedy this. I think actually Michael and Beyonce around a piano doing some slow version to the biggest selling single ever, which is White Christmas, would sound better than Michael and Beyonce trying to mash through Wonderful Christmas Time.
yeah, I agree.
Okay, yeah, I kind of like the idea of it being soft.
Like them two around a piano, and it's kind of they can both show their range and not out sing each other. And I think that would be.
Thing.
I'm
Yeah.
here for it. It's not my personal
Okay.
choice, but I think it's an improvement. So here we have our album, and you can see it on the screen here.
Hold on. We haven't named the album.
I was gonna say, like, you know how we've got like the Nightmare Before Christmas, like now we have the Nightmare on Christmas.
I like that. That's it.
Well, thanks for watching this episode of the MJ Debate. I hope you've enjoyed our choices, or not in some cases. And if you do find yourself wandering down a high street close to Christmas, don't buy this album. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.
Well, that was a hot mess.